Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the EFRL Falcongrafix Late Model Stock Series. We are live from Southern National. So far during practice, Austin Green setting down some wicked fast times. Followed right behind him is our current points leader, Dean Qualley. Dean has been tearing up the track this season. Let's see if we can't get our points brought up here while these guys finish out practice. Currently on top of the leaderboard, we got Dean Qualley with 463 points. He's got 2 wins so far this season. Sitting in second, 36 points out, we got Austin Green. Sitting in third, 58 points back, that number 82 machine of Brandon Bowmaker. Brandon's got 2 wins this season. Sitting in fourth, we got Bobby Green, 62 points out. Rounding out our top 5, we got AJ Coppola. In 6th, we got Fair Neelam Jr. He's got 3 wins this season, but he's back quite a bit. He's missed some races. TJ Barnier is sitting currently in 7th. Donnie Bartlett in 8th. Josh Yandow in 9th. And rounding out our top 10, we got Matt Moreau. Joining me up in the booth this evening, we got that number 41 machine of Dean Demmer.
How's it going, Nick?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good tonight, bud. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm ready to watch some racing here at Southern National and then get to racing. This is a really, really fun track.
Fun track. I love driving it with these cars.
Oh, it's just, you hit the line right, it's just butter. It's butter.
I was running out here earlier and, it was so much fun. Getting maybe just a little loose coming out of the corner, dirt tracking it just a little bit. Oh, I've never had so much fun.
It's a track that will definitely get your attention, but at the same time, you can almost determine your fate on how you drive the corner, and that's what I love, is determining my own fate.
Well, we saw the lap times for practice, and it looks like Austin Green is going to try to follow that up right now. He got a 14.52, a little bit slower than he was running in practice, probably because the tires didn't get a chance to warm up as much.
Exactly. What I've noticed as well is guys are probably going to be setting their fastest laps anywhere from 5 to probably 10 laps, even 10 laps into the race, just because, like you mentioned, the heat getting into the tires. Track temps right now is 82, so it's actually a really cool track temp. So they're going to have a few laps to build in some rubber and build in some heat into the track to get those faster times.
Brandon Bowmaker making his way out onto the track. He went way up by the fence in turn number 3 and got a huge run coming down off of it, down that embankment.
Interested to see if that's going to be beneficial or not. Usually it is. But a lot of times, at a track this short, it almost doesn't matter. But right now, he jumped up to P2 on his first lap.
Only 1/10 off of Green's time.
A little slower second lap.
AJ Coppola in that number 54 machine. He's been doing pretty good this season.
Yeah, he's been really consistent through the beginning and middle portions of the race, but just been caught up in some bad luck recent weeks and hasn't gotten the finishes he's wanted. So maybe he's going to be able to hang on here tonight and not have Lady Luck on his side.
Well, it looks like all of our drivers have qualified once again, except for that 17 machine of Mr. Dean Qualley. He likes to come out last.
Sitting on pit road, car is running.
I think he's trying to psych himself up. That's what I think he does.
Yeah, that motivational speech in the mirror does a lot.
Pull a Lightning McQueen. You are speed. Oh, I better watch what he say. He's watching. Just kidding, Dean. We love you.
Don't want to jinx him. I know last week we kind of announcer jinxed a couple people, so let's try not to do that again this week. Like, that was... didn't look too good.
No, give him the old announcer's curse.
Happens every time. Now we're seeing life out of the 17. He's only got about 40 seconds, but he only needs 30, so... Really, he only needs 14.5 if he wants pole.
You can just hear these guys banging on that chip as they go down into the corner.
That's a common theme in these cars, and even next season when the Advanced Series goes to the Super Lates, they're all over the chip.
Boom, right to the top of the leaderboard. 14.46. That was all he got.
That's all he needed, Vic. What did I say? That's awesome.
Just come in, get her done. All right, starting on the pole, Dean Qualley. Outside of him, also second in points, Austin Green. Brandon Bowmaker, third. AJ Coppola, fourth. Nathan Hale, fifth. Bobby Green in sixth. And then Matt Cochran is actually our race control tonight. Austin Green has the worst luck for starting on the outside of that front row.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully he has a better luck tonight. That banking might help him.
Talking with Austin just a little bit before the race, and he feels like that second groove isn't going to develop tonight like it did last week. Sounds like they're all good for fuel tonight, so we won't see any pit stops, and maybe just a little bit of saving the tires, because it does sound like the tires fall off pretty quick.
Yeah, you definitely want to have equal balance all through the corner. You don't want to be pushing nor getting loose. As long as you keep an equal balance and really just burn your rights off equally, you're going to be better off than being too loose or too tight.
iRacing must be waiting for that number 4 machine to drop out of the grid before we get started. This series is brought to you tonight by Falcongrafix, so if you are looking for a wrap, check out Falcongrafix Design on Facebook. Half this field has been done by Falcongrafix.
I see a lot of posts asking who does paints, and I always tag Falcongrafix because they just do a fantastic job on any car, really. They'll do anything.
Yep, and they're good to work with. They'll work with you, make sure you get what you want.
Makes it easy peasy. Happy driver, happy life. So.
There we go. All right, lights are off on that pace car. Dean Quali's going to lead us to green coming out of turn number 4.
See if Austin Green can find a hole on the bottom. There's the green flag.
AJ Copel almost making it 3 wide going into 1.
He wanted to.
Yeah, he definitely thought about it for a good minute.
That move, though, he's going to lose a couple spots with that move trying to... As long as you get in line and settle in, stay calm. Long race.
Yep, definitely.
All single file. 00 looks low on the 82. Nothing comes out of it.
I think Bowmaker shut the door on him there.
He's saying, hey pal, chill out, it's lap 5.
Ooh, Green gets real close to that wall on the exit of 2.
You want to have a straight exit, but you don't want to go straight into the wall. It's not good.
No, definitely not. Dean Quali running nice and smooth up there.
Yeah, as a leader, your job is easy. You just got to be consistent and just be fast enough to stay ahead or equal to the guy behind you.
And don't try to focus on that mirror too much.
Exactly. The windshield is big for a reason. Look out it.
Hale still all over the back bumper of Bowmaker.
I was just about to say, Nathan Hale looking to the inside. I don't know if he's quite there. Looks like Bowmaker's going to lay over for him.
I think Bowmaker decided it's early. We don't need to race quite this hard yet.
I like that type of racing, that old school respect. You're faster right now, I'll let you go, but when I'm faster later, I expect the same.
Yep, exactly.
We'll see if Brandon's able to come back to him later in the race here. But Nathan's just ripping up the track, going around Austin Green as we speak. Gets a little loose, but Green doesn't really have any options here, and he clears them.
And Nathan Hale is running nice and strong early on in this one. We'll see if he's able to reel in that 17 machine at all. Dean's out to almost a full second lead.
Yeah, Nathan was about 6/100ths of a second faster that lap. Half a tenth that time. So we'll see how bad he abuses his tires, if any. If you have the right finesse, you can go fast and save tire at the same time.
Yes, you can. I mean, I can't, but you can.
Not always.
It's like the rest of the field is getting pretty spread out. Pretty big gap back to AJ, and then Bobby Green is about a half a second off from where the leaders are.
Just looking at the charts here, what I'm noticing is Dean Qualley, he's running consistent times, but Nathan's just faster than him right now, so maybe it'll come back around to bite him, but by no means I'm doubting his ability. I just not sure how the tires are going to hold up.
Yeah, but it's one thing to reel Dean in, but trying to get him around, it might be a whole nother story.
Exactly, because the minute you get stuck behind him, you're going to have these other two right on top of you again.
Yep. That last lap, second, third, and fourth were identical times. Hale is right there on the exit of turn number 2.
Looking off the corner. Is Dean going to give him room? No, he shuts the door going into 1.
Dean's running a little bit of higher line on exit, though. That could open the door for that double zero machine, and there he goes.
The higher exit does help the right rear because you're not putting so much stress on it. But right now, Nathan drove from 5th to the lead in 25 laps.
Qualley moves over and lets the 15 go by.
Still have over 30 laps to go, so it might be a good move to just chill and run your race right now.
Dean's going to give up another position to that 82 machine.
I haven't heard any chatter over the radio why Dean's dropping, so maybe it's just strategical. Well, that's a lot of time to make up, Nick.
That is. Green and Hale's times are almost identical. That time Green was like 3/100ths of a second faster, but pretty close times. That last lap by, top 3 cars all in a 14:80 even.
Man. And that's when it becomes difficult to pass, when you're all running the same lap time. If everyone falls off at the same rate, there's no passing.
Nope. Yeah, that gap is maintaining the same. You won't be able to reel them in, and even if you could, you couldn't do anything with them once you get there. Pretty excited. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Austin Green is getting a little closer.
Well, I'm cheering for him. He's had second so many times this season.
All the way back to USA. Mistake at USA, missed the shift on the restart.
Oh, that's right. That was a very costly mistake. He dominated that race.
I know he wants to win. I know the feeling. You just gotta, in situations like this, you gotta get in that guy's head. Even though you're running the same lap times, you've got to get all in his mirror, run different entries, just get in his head, make him make a mistake.
And all it takes is one little mistake on this track.
That's right. I mean, he's already on top of him, and if Nathan slips up half of car width, Green is there underneath him.
Dean has fallen about 2 seconds, or 2/10 of a second off the pace from what the leaders are running currently.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on with him.
We get a heck of a battle up front though. Nose to tail, almost identical lap times.
Austin Green has fought inch by inch to get up to Nathan's rear bumper, and he's finally here. But like you mentioned, he can't really do much.
Always looking down low.
But you gotta try.
You gotta try. You keep seeing that bright neon colored car in your mirror sliding all over the place, you're gonna make a mistake. And we are coming up on a little bit of lap traffic as well. But look who's slowly creeping into third.
Here comes that 82 of Brandon Bowmaker. These guys are trying to fight it out or figure it out. And he's able to slowly close in. If these guys get into each other or tangle, Brandon is right where he needs to be.
Jump on board of that number 15 machine.
Right on the bumper. Defensive line by the 00.
Green goes high.
Gotta get that arc. He's gonna turn down, get a nice exit, and there he is. He can't defend that. He's there. Oh, he gets into him.
No caution though.
Moved him out of the way.
Jump back and watch that real quick.
I'm gonna say in his defense, he was as low as he could go to make the corner. Yeah, I don't think Austin did anything wrong there. I feel like that's when Nathan just needs to accept that he's too wide and give room, because, I mean, what we just witnessed is what inevitably was going to happen.
It was definitely a nice save by him, but it cost him a position where he might have only lost one position, now he's lost two.
No doubt. Good save. Definitely frustrating if you're Nathan, but well, Austin Green was there. I mean, the replay, he was all the way down low.
Yep.
I wouldn't fault that on either one of them. It's just a racing thing. Austin Green, 3 laps to go. No pressure behind. Brandon's about 5-6 car lengths back. I don't think he's gonna be able to catch Austin here.
No, barring an incident, I think Austin is pretty safe. Just got to be consistent, calm your nerves a little bit, and focus on your spots.
Yes, sir. We got 1 lap to go.
Final lap for the 15 of Austin Green, going to be his first win this season. Austin Green, Brandon Bowmaker, Nathan Hale, Dean Qualley, and AJ Coppola rounding out the top 5. Wow.
Great job by everybody.
Alright, we'll give these guys just a minute to line up and we'll get some interviews going.
I feel like Nathan took that really well. You see him drive up next to Austin after the race and congratulate him, so
Yeah,
sportsman there.
nice to see. He's coming back around to line up for the picture and we'll start our interviews.
Oh, it should be, Mick. You race hard and you get raced hard and contacts made and you don't have a problem with that. That's how it should be. I love it.
Me too. This is a good show. Alright, we'll give Nathan Hale just a minute, see if he jumps in the waiting room. If not, we'll probably proceed with our second place finisher. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and jump to the second place finisher. Then I'll bring him up if you want to do the interview.
Sure.
Finishing in second tonight, that number 82 machine, Brandon Bowmaker.
Hey, how's it going?
Going pretty. It's going pretty good. Overall, I mean, looks like you had a pretty solid race there, Brandon. Looks like you let a couple of people go early, but you're able to get those positions back and finish P2.
Yeah, I tried to save. I wasn't familiar with this track and figured to tear that right front up. So people wanted to be on my butt, I'd let them go. But I started getting back towards the end towards them, and I didn't expect them to wreck like that. But you know, Rubbin's racing, right?
Exactly. I mentioned on the broadcast that if these two tangle, you're right where you need to be, and you ended up getting one spot out of it. So just smart racing there at the end.
Yeah, definitely. I probably could have shoved it in there and tried to get through to the lead, but I was more afraid of him coming back down and clipping me and just taking me out. So I hung back a little bit.
How bad did the tires fall off for you there at the end?
To be honest, I forgot to even look, but I know the last like 5 laps I was really pushing it, and it was pushing tight to the wall. I actually got into the wall a little bit there, so I'm gonna guess that they were burned off pretty good.
All right. Well, you've been finishing in the top 3. I think if you would have made all the races so far this season, you'd probably have been right up there for the points battle.
Yeah, unfortunately, the first race I missed the start and started off like 4 laps down, and I've missed a couple races, but I've had a lot of fun. Yeah, I feel like I'm on the podium and going for a win each week, so it's just fun racing with everybody and getting to go back and watch the broadcast. You guys do a great job, so yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Well, we definitely appreciate the compliment, and it's always fun to watch you guys race and you finishing there in the podium position. So before we let you go, is there anyone you want to give a shout out to tonight?
Yeah, everyone for putting the race on, you guys for broadcasting, and my son for my paint scheme, and my wife for letting me do this.
Yeah, we definitely got to thank that one.
Yeah. Yep. She thankfully it's Tuesday, so we get tacos. Don't have to worry too much about dinner, but it's still helpful to have her in my corner.
Nice. All right, well, thank you very much, Brandon. We'll catch you back next week.
Yep, sounds good. Thank you.
All right, it looks like Mr. Nathan Hale is in the interview room, so we're going to jump to our third place finisher. Hopefully this goes well. Hey, Nathan, this is Mick and Dean up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
I've had better days.
You had a pretty strong car early on. There was a little bit of contact between you and the 15.
Yeah, I felt like I had a strong car. I was making a good run. The car just fell off, and I was driving defensively for the last 20 laps. I can't say that I'm too pleased with the contact, but it's racing.
Well, you moved up. Well, when you went from fifth to fourth, you moved up, or fifth to first, moved up 4 positions, passing some pretty strong cars.
Yeah, I certainly wasn't the fastest one out there. I was a tenth or two off during practice and qualified. Qualified the same. I just had to settle down and hit my marks.
All right, well, congratulations on your top 3, though. Are you going to be back next season? I think we only got 1 race left in this season.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. I think you'll be one of the contenders looking forward.
Yeah, most definitely.
All right, is there anybody you'd like to give a shout-out to tonight, Nathan?
My parents were watching the live stream. They were rooting for me. I've got some buddies at work that were watching. Also want to give a shout out to Whitaker Dump Trucking and those guys that are my sponsors on my car.
Awesome. Well, the car looks great. I love that blue on there. It looks beautiful on the track.
Yeah, thank you.
You have a good night, bud.
You too.
All right, Mr. Second Place finally got it done. It's great to see Austin Green and Victory Lane. How we doing tonight?
Doing really good, man. How are you doing?
Oh, we're doing good. We're cheering you on there those last 15, 20 laps, and we're happy you're able to get it pulled off.
I appreciate it, guys. I hate the way that ended with Nathan there. I've been watching the replay back, trying to figure out what else I could have done, but not sure what I was supposed to do.
Yeah, that was good hard racing. To me, it looked like you had the position, and you guys just kind of came together. I don't think there was really anything either one of you really could have done different.
Yeah, just hate that it ended that way. I'd have liked to have raced it out side by side with him, but anyway, I'm glad I could hold on there and finish one out.
Yeah, those last probably 30 laps, you were gaining, every lap you're gaining a couple more inches, and you were right there for probably a good 10 laps right on his bumper.
Yeah, I think I had the better car. He may have used his tires up a little bit, but there's not really 2 lanes there, so I was hoping I could just get to the inside and have him give me some track position, but hate that we had the contact.
Oh, definitely. Looked like Dean Qualley started off pretty strong, but he must have burned his tires up trying to stay out in front of you early on.
Yeah, that surprised me too. He seemed to fade really hard there. I didn't get to see where he finished. Maybe 4th?
Yep, he fell all the way back to 4th on that one.
Okay, yeah, I hate that for him. He was pretty quick.
Helps you for the points, but...
Yeah, we'll take it.
Well, congratulations, bud, on your podium finish. You definitely earned it tonight. Parking that number 15 machine in Victory Lane. Good job.
Thanks, guys.
Who'd you like to give a shout-out to tonight?
Shout out to you guys for doing the broadcast, and Dean and everybody that helps put the league on. It's been really fun. We got 1 race left. I hope we can finish it out strong.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you back next week for the season finale, bud.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
Whew, what a finish. Well, did you
That
learn
was a good
anything
race.
for the pro race?
I think I picked up on a couple little things that I might do a little differently, but I felt pretty confident in what I had in practice by myself. So we'll just go out here and see what I have against these guys. And leading the points, I think I'm 24, 25 points headed into this race. So honestly, I just need to be consistent these next 2 races, and I want to say I have the championship.
Awesome. Well, we're pulling for you, bud. 125 laps. I know tire wear will probably be an issue, and you'll probably have 1 pit stop for fuel.
Yeah, no doubt, and we'll see where the strategy goes with the tires, whether it's 4 or 2. It also depends on if we get a caution. I would assume most guys would get 4 under the caution, but you never know. Sometimes two tires actually handle better than 4 fresh, which is weird, but it's just the way it is. But 125 laps is definitely a long way, so just need to be consistent and patient.
And don't get confused on where you got to go down on pit road at.
The track like this, I can see how it can be confusing.
Yeah, it can get confusing. Well, that's going to do it for us here at All the Dirt with the Falcongrafix Rookie Late Model Series, and we will be back in just a little bit for the Elite Entertainment Advanced Late Model Series. We'll see our buddy here, Dean, throwing down some lap times. Thanks everybody for watching tonight.